Hey, what's up, family? Hey, today I'm gonna do a very simple but very important video for you guys. And I'm gonna title this one, Stress. Yes, simple, stress. The reason I wanna touch on that because at some point in everybody's life, we deal with some type of stress. And on this one, I wanna talk about individuals that's dealing with stress, our family and friends that deal with it, and how you should never prejudge somebody because you never quite know what another person is dealing with and how they are dealing with it. Because a lot of times people will exacerbate what they're actually dealing with. Now, y'all know I love to give you a word of the day, so that's going to be the word of the day, exacerbate. And if you look it up, it actually touches right with stress too. Reason why? Because the word exacerbate means to make a problem, situation, or feelings worse. You understand what I'm saying? So think about it. When a person is dealing with some type of stress, how they can make it even worse by the added stress on what they already dealing with. You know what I'm saying? That's like, for example, a person could have a pre-existing health condition, such as, let's say, they got diabetes, some type of heart condition, some type of constant headaches or something like that, right? And if they have lost their job, lost a loved one, you realize that can exacerbate what they're already dealing with, which means, remember, exacerbate to make it worse. You know what I mean? So imagine they're already dealing with a heart problem or whatever they're dealing with, right? And now they got an added type of stress of losing their job or losing a loved one. And now you really don't know what this person is going through. And then now it just exacerbated it and made it worse. So be more understanding when someone is going through something stressful. Try to be more helpful opposed to being more judgmental. That's not good. You want to be more helpful. All right. For example, I touch on some other things. With this COVID-19 / coronavirus nonsense, could you imagine all the elderly people that are in these nursing homes that are dying and have died and their loved ones can't go see them or can't get in contact with them? Could you imagine what they're going through? I know I can't, and I wouldn't dare say I understand because I don't. It's sad what they're going through, and then sometimes they losing these loved ones. And you know what that does? Once again, it exacerbates what this person's dealing with the person that's in the nursing home dealing with, the person outside the nursing home that want to get in contact with. It exacerbates what they're already dealing with. It's making it everything worse. You know, their feelings and everything. It's making the problems worse. They're getting an emotional wreck. Because remember, when a person is stressed, it could be emotional. It could be physical. Like I said, you could have a pre-existing health condition. And yes, it could be financial. You look at all these people out here where the government said they don't have to pay their rent right now, but they're going to have to pay it. It's deferred payment / retroactive. And that's another one of my videos. It's called that. COVID-19 retroactive rent. Trust me, you'll love it. Especially for a lot of you landlords out there. I give you a different perspective of what you should do. You should get something. Don't just get nothing. And then in the end, tenants, trust me, watch the video. You'll love it. But, like I said, could you imagine what a lot of these people are dealing with all these different levels of stress, what they're going through? And then if somebody would just say, oh, I understand what you're going through. No, you don't. Don't ever judge nobody because you never know what they're going through. There's so many different things people go through. And a lot of times, especially with men, we keep stuff bottled up and we don't talk to nobody. And that's a real bad habit with men.
Yeah, especially that video, Papi. Remember the video they used about the black boys?
Thank you. That was the one. It was called Men Are Not Expendable. Yeah. Trust me, folks. Trust that video out too, because on that video, just to sum it up for you, what I was touching on in that one, I was talking about the stress that men go through. Yeah. You know, society has always said stuff like, save the women and children. Like as if, what do you mean save the women and children? My grandfather's in that building. You know, my father, my brother, my cousin. What do you mean? Save everybody. What do you mean? Don't exacerbate a situation, making it worse. But we're going to stay on topic here talking about stress. Because even men, I will touch on this as well. Men, you got to even be a little bit more understanding with your woman whenever she's going through some type of stress. Maybe some stress she had at a job. Remember, when she come home, those simple words mean a lot. How was your day, honey? How was your day today? You know, or maybe it's that time of month for her. Who knows? But Maybe that man, you trying to be sexual with your woman, and she's like, look, I'm dealing through something. I'm stressing right now. I don't need this. And you like, yo, what's your problem? Try to find out more what her problem is, opposed to just thinking that she's an angry lady, whatever. Try to be a little bit more understanding. Because I'm telling you, a lot of people, everybody in this world deal with some form of stress here and there. Only time stress can be considered positive is when it's in small bursts, short bursts, such as, let's say, a deadline you got to get to real quick, or some type of, you might have been crossing the street and at the last minute somebody snapped you dodged from getting hit. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody you might have dodged some type of danger. That's just short bursts. That's all the body was built to deal with, short bursts of stress. But when people are dealing with stress long term, that's not healthy. That's not healthy at all. And like I said, with this coronavirus, this COVID-19, this got all kinds of people stressed out, losing their jobs, getting their hours cut, losing their loved ones. It's so much stuff. Or, people are afraid to cough now. They got people walking around stressed, like, trying to hold a cough. I know y'all seen that video of Stephen Curry. He's about to cough in the press meeting where he went to cough. He went, and he held that jump. See, stressing everybody, even in small little things of stress. But I ain't gonna keep it too long. But what I will say is, if you or someone that is stressed about something, try to be more understanding with that person. And if you happen to be that person that's stressed, try to do a little bit more things that make sense instead of exacerbating the stress that you are already dealing with. So we don't want to make it worse. So how about we try to do a couple of things to help yourself, such as if you're dealing with whatever stress, if you could, go to the gym, punch the bag, lift some weights, work out. Try to work off that stress like that. Take a walk, take a drive.
Read a good book.
Read a good book. I love reading. It's a very old one here. It's a really good book. Probably like a woman's book. I know that sounds silly, but I met the lady personally. Really good book. But anyway, I'll give you another good one. We all got movies in our house and our wall unit and all that. Pick out that old movie that made you crack up laughing a lot. Watch that for the second, third time, fourth time, whatever. I guarantee you know what's going to happen when you do? You're going to catch some things this time around. You're going to be like, wow, I didn't catch that the last time I watched this. Oh, man, I really didn't catch it. You know why? Because your mind is in a different place right now. So you're thinking on a different level. See what I'm saying? So, like I said, I ain't going to keep this too long, but just try to be a little bit more understanding with people that are going through stress, because with a lot of loved ones that's lost their loved ones, hey, my heart just go out to you. I would never say I understand, because I'm not going through that, but my heart goes out to you, and I understand what stress feels like, because we have all dealt with some form of stress, physical, emotional, or yes, financial. It could be a some people go through hardships, and that stress got people going crazy. Remember like I was talking about before, look at the Great Depression. It became normal when these rich gurus were losing their money. They was jumping out of the buildings, killing themselves. That was normal. That is crazy. But hey, subscribe, share, like, and comment. And as always, I get more relevant, positive videos out to you guys. And like I said before, I'm being redundant here. I just have to say this over and over. Be more understanding when someone is going through whatever type of stress they are going through, because people are always quick to pass judgment on someone else until it is you. And when it's you, you want people to be understanding with you. So try to be more helpful and understanding when someone is going through stress, opposed to being judgmental. And on that note, I'm going to let y'all go. Peace. Remember, the word of the day was exacerbate, meaning to make a problem, situation, or feelings worse. And you don't want to do that. You want to be positive towards them. All right? I'm going to let y'all go. Peace.